he said. "Give me the cash and jewels." Andras looked at my father. He seemed to be awaiting some kind of instruction, but then a woman approached us. She was wearing an apron embroidered with folk colors, but she also wore a brooch pinned to her sweater just below the shoulder, a big gold brooch in the shape of Hungary, with jewels where the cities were, and a snaking blue line meant to be the Danube. Her 2 front teeth were gold too. "I have tickets," she said to us. "How many do you need?" "How is that possible?" our mother said. "7, our father said. "How much do you want for them?" "I want the gold ring and earrings," she said, glancing at Andras. "But I want more." My father was shaking. I thought he was going to hit the woman, punch her in the gut possibly, and rob her. "What else?" he said through the cut of his teeth. "I want your address and the key to your house." "No," our mother said. "1 Yukoi Street, 2nd floor," our father said, standing very close to her, the brooch of Hungary bending between them. He found the key in his pocket and held it up high in the air. "There are Russians in our house," our mother tried. Our father glared at her. The woman counted out 7 tickets. She appeared to have as many left over. "The ring, the earrings, and the key," she said. Our father snatched the tickets from her and handed over the key, while Judith removed her ring and earrings. Even waiting to depart on board the westbound train, we thought we would be stopped. Attila said he was ready if we were. Everyone looked around expectantly, but no Russians came. The train was to leave in 2 hours, but it was easily 3 before it did. At last, we rolled out into the evening. There weren't enough seats, and there was hardly enough standing room. My grandmother held my hand as we stood in the corridor and jiggled along, my satchel clamped between my feet. Attila helped our grandmother with her bag. He asked if she was taking a boulder to Utah or Canada, and a man nearby told us that during the war there was a building called Canada in a camp at Auschwitz. Canada was where all the valuables, like gold jewelry and gems, were stored. I wondered whether Christmas 1903 was headed there. Attila poked me in the back. He spoke right into my ear so the others wouldn't hear. He made me promise that if I were the first one to be strung up in the Wild West, I would stick out my tongue for him. Then someone clasped me around my knees, and I saw a little girl in a frilly pink dress standing there. Behind her, crawling on all fours, was her baby brother, and behind them both was their red-faced mother. I looked down and asked the girl how old she was. "I'm 3, she said. "And what about your baby brother?" "Oh, he doesn't have a number yet," she said, very serious, and I tried not to laugh or even smile. The 3 of them pushed on toward the toilets. The train lurched, and Judith gasped and held the side of her stomach. Andras embraced her. He had his dentist's case with him, and some clothing and bedding in another sack. My father was carrying Andras and Judith's rolled-up Persian rug, along with his tool bag. The countryside outside our window was dark now. Only a single bomb lit up the glass, but I could not hear its pop. Before long, the train squealed to a halt, but not at a station, just somewhere between stops, a place surrounded by fields. The conductor told us all to get off, and we helped Judith and my grandmother down before we started walking, the whole mob of us heading off in the same direction. The scent of night was heavy around us. We left the railroad tracks behind and walked mightily toward the border, hundreds of us, many hundreds, like thieves through the dark. Now and then a bomb fell, and each time it did, Attila and I looked up to see who was dropping them. If they were celestial creatures, they flew without lights. They flew like bats. Judith whimpered and then yelped.